Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as Charles the Great himself, Big Charlie to his friends, and we're actually 50 years old now, so we've gotten our grey beard and old face, so we're looking pretty majestic. We are still maimed, of course, so I don't know how long we can really expect to live at this point. We do have a slight bonus from being a brilliant strategist, and we're retaining our hunting focus for the health benefit as well. And I guess it's possible that as a historical character, maybe Charlemagne has some kind of hidden health bonus to help him live longer. I don't actually know. I guess we could find out by doing some console commands or something, but I'd rather not know, really. At least not yet. Maybe after I'm done with this campaign we'll check it out. Today my son asked me for a fief of his own to govern and mention a church career. So we are in this war with the Byzantines, of course. And my general plan is to first of all siege our war goal down here in Sardinia. So we'll start getting our ticking war score, which should remove any real possibility of us losing the war as long as we hold it. And then we'll reunite our army together and try to bait the Byzantines into attacking us in a defensive position. Hopefully after they have whittled down their numbers pretty significantly in southern Italy here by sieging and assaulting things. Since they do have quite a large number of troops right now. We have a new Duke of Toulouse, okay. So I guess Burgundy died and his two duchies, he had the Duchy of Toulouse as well, were inherited by two separate people, which is great. Thank you, Gavelkind succession. It means we have two less powerful vassals instead of one very powerful one. I'm not sure what his armies are doing now. They're engaged in some sort of dance procedure as the AI is kind of freaking out. We have two more holdings to siege here. These are a city and a bishopric, so they hopefully shouldn't take too long. The top holding was worth 5%-ish, so hopefully the other ones will be worth similar. We have a bastard grandson who needs educating, okay. This is Pepin the Hunchback's son, I see. I think we'll get opinion from him, so we may as well give him to a duke. Don't want to give him to Franconia because he's 74 and infirm, so he's not going to live much longer. Spoleto isn't particularly happy with me. Actually, Normandy is probably better. Patience is a virtue, but sometimes it gets on my nerves. My son never loses his temper, always waiting patiently for a chance to retaliate. Good. I cannot abide recklessness. A positive trait to have. And our new Duke of Burgundy has had his opinion improved, which actually is good, because he apparently was pretty unhappy. Let's check out our updated realm tree, incidentally, and see who our most powerful vassals are. Now we have Duke of Orleans, who is at 12%. I think Burgundy was our previously most powerful vassal when he had those two duchies, so now Burgundy is down at 8%, and what was the other one? Toulouse, probably pretty far down as well. All of which is good news. Okay, one more holding to go here. We'll see if maybe the Byzantine armies stop freaking out when they finish another siege here. Nope, I guess not. We'll get ready to transport our troops back home. Okay, good, he's up to 46. We will have to keep an eye on this to make sure that the Byzantines don't try to take it back from us. So we're now on 6% and we're getting war score all the time from controlling our war goal. Which is good news. So they've got, let's see, 6,000, 15,000-ish. Down there to our less than that. I would actually prefer if they were not doing whatever they're doing down there and actually sieging, because they would be losing troops. I think we'll just continue to wait though, for now. Okay, they have that whole county siege. Let's see if that changes their behavior down here. Does not. Wonder if we were to start marching down the coast here, would they consider doing something about it? A son was born to our heir, his first son, Karl Karling, named after his grandfather. How nice. And he's actually strong as well. Things are looking pretty good for the future here. Start of the Viking Age, the centralization of power in Scandinavia, along with a rapid population expansion, has begun to drive its denizens to look beyond the home shores in earnest. New developments in shipbuilding, an adventurous spirit, and a fearless belief in the gods are now taking Norse seafarers across the seas towards distant lands. They arrive as traders, raiders, and conquerors. They call themselves Vikings. From the fury of the Northmen deliver us. Well, let them come. You are headed to Benevento now, okay. You discovered a plot where the Duchess of Normandy seeks to kill the Duchess of Thuringia. Okay. I do not care about that. We inherited a county over here for some reason. Okay, I guess we'll just keep it. We have the domain size for it. And something new is happening over here. The Byzantines have attacked a revolt that was going on. Let's see if that knocks them out of their weird AI loop. If it looks like they are heading up here to engage me, I will retreat back into the mountains. But hopefully they just pile their whole army in here and assault it and lose more troops. Yeah, that's what I like to see. So this is getting them more and more war score, but we are of course getting more from our war goal too, so that should hopefully balance it out somewhat. And prevent us from losing this war outright. At least until their troop numbers are whittled down enough that we can engage them. Headed to Capua, okay. Please assault that as well. They're splitting up now, apparently. But they're still assaulting. My son does his homework and is always on time for his lessons. He has a good mentor, so he can become diligent, which is very good. And they seem to have stopped assaulting. Apparently the ratio here is not to their liking. Have a new Duke of Alemannia. He's very pleased with me, so that's very nice. And they've landed a few more troops over here. They're back to assaulting now, okay. And our Duke of Burgundy is up to 70 opinion. We'll still leave our Chancellor there for the time being. And they actually just want peace now. They are actually not offering a white peace, which is why they're kind of expecting they want us to surrender. We will not accept that. No, 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 no. I guess they are at 40%. That's kind of understandable. They just don't understand the larger strategic picture, though. Ooh, they do have some troops raised over here. Some of that seems to be mercenaries or something of that nature. I guess it would have to be mercenaries since there aren't any holy orders. So I think that might mean that I would have to consider hiring some mercenaries now. Can't afford it. So maybe we'll hire the White Company and go down and engage these armies. Gives us a total of 16k, which is more than they have here, and hopefully we'll be able to catch the smaller army and wipe it out before they get together. So the larger army is heading further south. Hopefully it will be occupied down there for long enough for us to get our mercenaries down and go and fight the 3,000 or so here. They're not losing as many men in these assaults as I would have hoped. Okay, only one more holding to siege there, and then they'll probably start heading north here, actually, so we might have trouble engaging these armies separately. We are losing 20 gold a month, but we have a pretty large treasury, so we can afford that for a while. Just landed even more troops. A little worrying. And of course he's headed up the coast now. So I guess we'll probably want to try to bait them into attacking us in the mountains, since we're probably not going to catch the armies before they get together. Or at least close enough to reinforce. We're being raided by Vikings. Well, we're just going to have to ignore them, unfortunately. Ah, maybe this army is coming up here by itself. Alright, I think we have an opportunity here. Let's break off an army of about, let's say 8,000, 10,000 maybe. Small enough that they will probably try to attack it. Put it in the mountains here. Still headed to Ancona. Not inclined to... Oh, there we go, okay. They're going to be here on the 23rd. We can send our reinforcements in on the previous day. It'll only take them 6 days to get there. So hopefully this army can hold out long enough, and the mountains bonus will be enough to win this for us. They do have their other army on the way. Hopefully they won't be able to get there in time. Our reinforcements are in. They also crossed a river, so all the better. We broke the middle, which is bad news for them. Broke the left. I think this is going to be an emphatic victory here. Lost 1,600 troops to their 10,000. Captured a prisoner. That reminds me, we do actually have a lot of prisoners, I think, right now. We should probably go through and ransom some of those. But we'll wait until after this war, maybe. So that got us all the way back up to positive war score. And I think we do want to attack them in the hills here. It's 15,000 to 11,000. So I think we would win anyway, and also half of their army is on very low morale. So I think we want to press the advantage while we have it. Hopefully there isn't also a river crossing. There is not. My vassal Grimoald the Terrible of the Beneventian Revolt has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning this cardinal's sexual preferences. Archbishop of Liège. Well, he is a big fan of me, so I think we will just keep it to ourselves. Okay, so morale advantage and numbers advantage, but they have the terrain. I think that adds up to another fairly substantial victory here. My son hardly eats anything for fear of turning fat. We will tell him that temperance is a virtue. And that gets us to 28%. We'll follow the army once more to Benevento. And our son lacks a guardian. Is this our youngest? Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we'll get him educated with a duke as well for the opinion bonus. And we captured a mayor. And I guess we'll follow one more time. And even again, why not? Okay, so at this point I think we can just start taking back some of these sieges, and between that and our war score from the war goal, we'll get up to 100 before they can reassemble an army, if they can even reassemble an army. So that is what we're going to do. It'll have to wait for the next episode though, because we're out of time for now. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.